Oh snap. Oh snap. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who's me, it's your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be reacting to Invincible Season 2, Episode 8, which is also the Season 2 finale. We finally get to the Season 2 finale, and we're going to see what is going on. That ending to Episode 7, like, we need a follow-up ASAP. So anyway, guys, let's get right to the video. We here. Oh. Oh, he's still getting his execution. Okay. This Angstrom guy need a ghost.
They didn't tell you who I was, did they? Krieg. You came all the way out here for me? Impressive.
You know I wouldn't miss this.
You flatter me.
It seems
You'll feel... You'll feel...
That's far enough. There's a chance you could kill me before I snap at neck. I'm not sure.
Ghost. Like,
you could try if you like. You want to take that risk? Is the Mark Grayson of this dimension a risk taker? Did you know your identity is public in almost half of the realities you exist in? So careless.
I don't know why you're here, but I'm warning you.
You really don't remember who I am. Let me help. When we met before, you hadn't done this to me.
Who even are you?
Oh, God. You're that guy.
That guy? That's all you remember of me? That I was that guy? I am Angstrom Levy, and you made me into a monster. My word, how is this possible?
Dinosaurs is kind of crazy.
It's just the damnedest thing. If I wasn't looking right, is safe. As long as I don't determine that the only way to hurt you is to hurt them. So do them a favor and die.
Oliver! No!
This will come for you. For all the friends we've lost to your senseless cruelty, for all the families you've torn apart, you will reap what
Let's do this, Mark. Let me missed lunch because of that riot in Bangkok.
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Thing from this is that basically every dimension that Angstrom went to, yeah, Mark is not a good dude. So he's basically saying he gonna get Mark on this one. He about to get Mark and I guess stop him from causing destruction. But like on this dimension, Mark is trying not to be like Nolan or whoever Nolan used to be as Omni-Man. But I mean I don't know what we want to do. Like I know you're trying to save this dimension of Mark's, inevitable, killing spree and being like his father, but like it's still wrong. Like I know, like Angstrom needs to be like, you need to give it up.
Stop this. Please. These worlds are extremely different. I know the son I raised, and he is no killer.
You sure about that?
You make it sound like this is the one world where Mark is good, and you're the one who's bad.
What?
Oh, that's why you're so angry. Because you turned out rotten here, and Mark is the hero for once.
You don't know anything! I'm not the villain! I'm trying to save the world! Your son is the monster!
Oliver, it's...
Did he really just snap Debbie's arm in two? Like, when Mark gets back, you better be on your P's and Q's, Mr. Angstrom. Like, you just broke his mother's arm in two. Like, yeah. Yeah, I get Mark. Yeah, I get Mark. You're about to break my mom's arm in two.
What did you do
And
to
you're not
her?
about to get shit like that.
Remember those doctors I told you about? The ones who rebuilt my body? They also improved it! Why do you think I sent you across the multiverse? Why do you think I was softening you up? I'd do it myself!
Maybe upgrading these people like Vulturemites, like next time.
Did you think anything less than
Like you
killing you
got
with my...
Alan being able to withstand a Vulturemite's punch, and you got Mr. Angstrom Lovey beating Mark down like it's nothing. Like, aren't you half Vulturemite? Like, put that to work, put that to use. Like, what are we doing over here? Why are we getting beaten down? Like, please. Come on, Mr. Grease. Like, come on.
Bare hands would satisfy me? This doesn't end until you and your family are dead.
Stop threatening my family! You have no idea what I've been through!
Okay, alright. Okay.
Hurt my family!
Okay. Alright. Like, he not a Vulturemite strong, but he was a little bit strong enough to give you a 1-2. A 1-2 punch.
I had to. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill him. He tried to kill me. He was gonna kill my mom and my brother.
Breakdown from killing somebody. How you about to get back to his dimension? Like, we trying to know.
Is that you?
Yes, just Not the me you know. Not anymore, at least.
I'm sorry, I don't
So the
understand.
guardians from a different dimension
I
saved
did
the
something
day.
horrible.
But you wouldn't like what you had
Well, they
become.
really saved the day because he was really without any options.
Immortal? I'm sorry, I never told you.
No way.
I never told anyone. I always kept hidden. And lived through a copy.
So she always had
Just
a.
in case. I was so tired
I mean,
of
that's
dying.
smart. That's smart.
I was gonna walk away. Become someone else.
That's smart. I'm not even gonna front. Like, you are able to make copies of yourself, and you let your copies do all the hard work while the OG body stay safe in case all my copies die. And you know, that's smart, because we really thought she was done for. Like, she had a whole funeral, everything, but she out alive and well with the Immortal right now. So I mean, good for her, because she was pretty smart with that idea to, you know, always keep an OG in case you in a situation you can't come back from, or in this case your copies can't come back from. So.
Hey! Everyone and everything you know will be gone!
You know who else said that to me?
I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad. In college.
Mark.
Doesn't make sense. I'm missing all my classes, and the more I think about it, what's the point? Am I gonna be a dentist? A lawyer? A coder? Why would I do it? With everything I can do. I just can't. The things I can do.
Like, really, everything's
It's
been
too
going
much.
bad for this man.
I can't do it.
Like,
I have
since
to
the
get
end
better.
of season 1, which is ridiculous.
I have to learn how.
Like, he
control
barely passed
myself.
high school,
It's important.
and he missed half of his college semester.
It's
Like,
the most important thing I can do. I have to get better. I have to be better. Do you understand?
Mark,
Do you?
I do.
What is it? I think I miss my wife.
you gotta be serious, Nolan. You gotta be serious. Okay, that was my reaction to Invincible Season 2, Episode 8, Season 2 finale. Yeah, there's a lot of thoughts here. You know, for the majority of the episode, it was Invincible and Angstrom Levy's fight, you know, where Angstrom really put the pause on Debbie and Oliver. And once he saw Debbie's her arm broken in two, he was just like, I'm done. I'm about to beat the brakes off you. Now then he had to say, like, well, I wanna deal with you myself. And he basically said that his people upgraded him to withstand whatever Invincible, you know, can bring. So with that knowledge, you know, he thought he was like a vulture Mike, like, because he literally, his first huge fight was with his father. And despite every punch he threw, his father barely got a scratch. Like, barely. So he thought Angstrom was going to be just like Nolan, which was, you know, his biggest fight yet. And that wasn't the case. So when he beat the brakes off of Angstrom, he really did him in, which was unfortunate because that he became a murderer. But at the end of the day, it was either Mark or Angstrom. Like, I don't think there's going to be any type of reasoning with Angstrom, because even though Mark was trying to reason with Angstrom, he was like, nah, it's going to be you and your whole entire family that's going to be, done. So now that Mark basically killed for the first time, he's basically starting his journey of being like his father. Like, the entire season, he's like, I'm nothing like Nolan, I'm nothing like Nolan, da-da-da-da. He, worked with Cecil to try to prove that he's nothing like Nolan, which in doing so and working for Cecil, he basically limited his personal time. He couldn't go to school, he couldn't see Amber or be with her as a proper boyfriend, because he's always saving the world and whatnot. And just like beforehand, he used to do it on his own accord, but it's like when the Guardians or Cecil needs him, he gotta go, he gotta leave, he gotta pack up his stuff. And it's just like, okay, you can't even go to school, you gotta be on Thraxon for 2 months because you have to help your father. And it's just like, the stuff that Mark had to go through the entire season is crazy. Literally, it's crazy. Like, all that has to be put upon him, and it ruined his relationship with Amber. That, Amber tried to be concerned, like, as much as she can, she tried to be supportive, but at the end of the day, when that Anissa girl put her hands and almost broke her neck, she had to realize, my life is important too, just as the many people you be saving out here. My singular one life is just as important. So she was like, you know what? I can't come between you and saving the world, so I'm gonna, we gotta have to, end it, basically. And it was, very understandable, it was very sweet, kind of sad, because while they were trying to patch and mend things up in their relationship, everything has to go wrong. Like, come on now. And it's annoying, because I guess the only person that would understand Mark in this situation will be another superhero, which is Eve. And they kind of trying to build that up the entire season, was just like, you know what? A person that will be more suitable for Mark than Amber in terms of his profession or what he's doing right now is Eve, because Eve is also a superhero. Which is like, okay, we get it, but just like, Mark is asking his mother, Debbie, like, you were married to Omni-Man, even though he was gone all the time, you guys made the relationship work, da-da-da-da. And just like, he was trying to make the relationship work, but, seems like every turn he goes, somebody's being endangered because he's their connection to Invincible or connection to Mark, whatever. So, it was just kind of sad. Now, Alan, the Unopen, he got a plan to try to save Nolan or join with Nolan to, I guess, defeat the Viltrumites. Nolan at the end saying that he misses his wife. Like, you're gonna have to put, do all the work so if you want to get Debbie back. Because Debbie got a standing date on Thursday. I don't know what day it is, but she got a standing date with her coworker on Thursday. So, and you married a Thraxon and got a child with them, and you saying you miss your wife Debbie. Like, you are very trifling, Nolan. You're very trifling. Because I'm like, didn't you get married to a Thraxon and had a child with her? And now you essentially leave Debbie to raise that said child. Like, that's what he's gonna say at the end? Like, please, Nolan. Other than that, it's just like, I really don't want Mark to quit college, because just like, if he really gives into just like, oh, this superhero role and not really having personal time for himself, that's where he, I feel like gives into more of being the bad superhero or the bad guy, or being like what his father Nolan used to be. Nolan actually in the end kind of said he feels guilty for what he did, the destruction that he did at the end of season 1, and he feels remorse. And you know what? That's a first step. That's the first step. You know what? Him feeling guilty, he'll feel remorse. So maybe, just maybe, you know, there's some redemption for Omni-Man. Maybe. They need to get season 3 here, stat. You know how they do. They're going to be dragging their feet, dragging their legs. Like, we had to wait a whole, 3 months just to get the next 4 episodes of a 8-episode season. Like, please be all the way for real. But other than that, I'm sad that Amber and Mark are currently not together, but I guess for both Mark's and Amber's mental health at this point in time, and you know, everything that they're going through, they're gonna have to put a break on their relationship for this point in time. So anyways, that was my season 2 reaction and my review, my thoughts on what's going on. But anyway guys, if you like this video, like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, comments, concerns, and yeah, subscribe to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.